What's up, guys? Dido Bala here. Welcome to lesson number 2 of our routine series. The focus today is going to be on how to set a goal for your routine. So, how do you do that? How do you set a goal for your routine? The easiest way I've found is for you to look around your life and find one problem that you want to solve, something you want to do to improve at, something you want to fix or make better. And from then on, explore the possible causes of that problem or that issue and isolate one cause and focus your routine around that. How do you address that one cause with routines? And it's a really easy way to kind of find how to set up a goal. So let's think about this. Let's say, for example, that you're somebody who noticed that for the past week or the past month or the past year, you are very, very easily annoyed at school or at work, or you're very moody. It's easy for you to get upset and get irritated. And you don't like that, because why would you like that? You probably aren't happy when you're upset all day. So what can you do? I would say think about everything you do from the time you wake up in the morning to when you get to work or to when you get to school or to whatever place you go to every single day. Step by step, what do you do? At what time do you wake up? What's the first thing you do when you get up? Let's say, for example, you typically check your cell phone and get on social media and perhaps read a few messages and maybe even read a few emails already. Then you get off bed and then you make some breakfast. Then you get ready, you take a shower, and then once you're ready to go, you get in your car. And as you're doing that, you're going to start noticing a few things. Maybe you notice that you tend to actually rush out of the shower or rush out of the house. And that's not really a good thing. Like, you don't want to be rushing in the morning every single day. Or you notice that you're fine, you get into your car, you're driving, and perhaps every time you get to a certain intersection, there's traffic. And you get very annoyed when you get to that one intersection every single morning. Okay, it's worth noting that. So do this for about a couple of days and just track. What is it? I know some people, for example, who probably when they wake up in the morning, take the cell phone and get on social media, and typically the things you are going to see there aren't going to be positive news, right? So you see a whole bunch of bad news. This is not good. There's more updates about the virus and it starts worrying you. So at that point, at 5 a.m. or 5:30, your heart rate is already going and your emotional brain is already kind of awakened. It's like, okay, here we go. By the time you do that, if you get off bed and you hit your knee somewhere on the table, of course you're going to get upset. And then at that point, you're already kind of irritated. It's like 5:45. You get in the shower, you get ready. As you make coffee, you pour some coffee on your skirt or your pants. And by that point, so much has happened already that is unsettling that it's not super surprising that when you get into the car and there's traffic, you get really, really upset. So after that hour and a half or those 2 hours, when you get to work or to school, is it really surprising that you are a little bit moody or irritated? Not necessarily. So it's an example. So if that's you, you can decide, I don't like rushing from my house to the car, or I don't like the way I feel in the morning when I read the news on my computer, or I don't like the way I react when I'm in traffic. So isolate one of those things and just try focusing a routine around that. You can decide, I am going to focus my effort towards a routine on having a better morning, or I'm going to focus the routine on not getting upset when I'm in traffic, or I'm going to focus the routine on not being angry, not being upset by before 8 a.m. So you have to isolate things like that first before then you go back into step by step how can I get into the routine. So I hope that's helpful. So to summarize, find a problem in your life that you want to solve, explore all the different potential causes, and then choose one of those causes and focus on that for your routine. So once you isolate that, on lesson number 3, we're going to talk about the step by step of how to actually create your routine and practice it until it becomes a routine and a habit that can actually help you improve your life. So I hope that helps. Talk to you soon. Yo.